Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Shivyanshi and today we are going to talk about something very exciting, which is how you can transform your life in the next 3 months. Okay, so first let's take a moment and realize that we are past 3 quarters of this year already and we are entering into the last quarter of this year. Also, this video is especially for my women who always feel that they have not done enough. Trust me, you are not alone. We are all in this together. And today we are going to talk about how we can transform ourselves in the rest 3 months and make real changes to our life. Okay, so starting by reflecting and resetting. So the first step in any transformation is reflecting upon yourself and realizing what you have done so far and what not. What are the things that you really wanted to achieve and what are the things you have achieved already. What were the things that did not go as planned? What were the reasons? Just sit and talk to yourself. Take a pen, take a diary, write down all the things, all the points that you think that you were lacking and you did well, and then analyze yourself that where was the problem. Were you lacking motivation? Was there not enough time? And then you can reset it accordingly. Next step is to have clear goals. Now, has any one of you heard about the SMART goals? So the SMART in the SMART goal stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time bound. Now you have to think of these 5 things before setting your goals. Don't go for something which you think you can't achieve in the next 3 months. Maybe that could be losing 20 kgs of weight. I know that's not possible in 3 months. Set clear goals with clear intentions. Don't go too far. Don't have so many goals. Just focus on 3 of the goals, which can be one for your physical health, one for your mental health, one for your career, finances, something like that, so that you have at least 3 main things that you can achieve by the end of this year. Now, step 3 in your transformation journey is about self-care and wellness. And no, I am not talking about taking bubble baths, okay? Now, I'm talking about real self-care goals where you take care of your mental health, your physical health, and anything around you that is bothering you basically. And I talk about fitness a lot, so if working out is not a part of your day, then trust me, it has to be. Working out is not an option, it is a necessity. So I'll give you a small example. You go to a person who has 6-pack abs and ask him or her that was it your goal to achieve that physique? Definitely it must be their goal. And ask them, have you stopped working out once you achieved your goal? They'll definitely gonna say no, because fitness is not about achieving your goal and then leaving it. Most of the women in India especially have goals when they have to lose weight or fit into a dress, and once that is done, you are not going to see them in the gym again. Now, it's not just about gymming. There can be anything, any physical activity that you can enjoy. It could be some sport, swimming, yoga, walking. Like, I love my walks. I love walking in the nature, walking on my rooftop. It's the crucial part of my day. I start my day with a 30-minute of walk every single day. And for girls who feel shy to go to the gym, or you don't have a gym near to your place, then you can always work out in your house. There is plenty of data on YouTube itself, plenty of people giving you online training programs which you can take help from. And one thing I would suggest is that please have a specific plan. Please don't do that you are doing one video one day, second video another day, and just randomly pulling out workouts from YouTube and doing it. It might not have good results. Now, I also have a fitness program which is completely home based for women by the name of Transform with Shivyanshi. If you are interested in working out, and I will leave the link in the description box if you want to check it out. It is completely home based and I have seen women losing around 3 to 5 kgs out of it. Now, it's a 28 days ka program, so you can do it once and then you can do it twice, so it's gonna cover 2 months, and by the 3rd month I think you will be ready to add doubles to it for sure. Now, step number 4 of your transformation journey is all about building habits. Now, habit building is something that takes time and you have to be disciplined when you are on a habit making journey, because motivation exist. Okay, one day you will feel motivated, another day you will feel demotivated, and it's always better to be disciplined rather than motivated. This is something that I have learned later in my life, and still I feel that it's the best thing that I have learned till date. And there are days when I don't want to go to the gym or I don't want to go for a walk, but I push myself. So I think day before yesterday it happened. I woke up in the morning at 5:30 a.m. I'm just trying to build that habit as well, and I did not wanted to go for the walk because the weather was very gloomy, it was very humid. So I was just having my water sitting on the table, and my husband asked me that, are you not going for the walk today? And I just thought to myself that okay, I was just thinking to skip it, but now I don't know, when he asked me I thought no, it's an important part of my day and I have to go there. So yes, only consistency is something that can help you to build healthy habits. Nothing else is going to work. Now one tip I want to share with you all is that don't go overboard while developing habits. Go slow. If you are somebody who wakes up at 7, don't think that I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m. and I'm gonna do this, do that. Take it slow, and don't take so many habits at once. Only take 4 to 5 which you think you are going to do it, and then you can keep on adding it, because this is something that I have done in the past and I have failed at it miserably. I used to watch a morning routine video and I would think I'm going to do everything in this order only. I used to write it in my notebooks, but then I realized no, it's not something which is according to me. So then I started to put out habits which I think I might be able to do it, and then that is how I built my morning routine, and I'm still building it and I'm very happy. Now the next step is all about having a positive atmosphere around you. Now this is really important. If you have people around you that motivates you to do something good, then it's well and good. And if you don't have such people, then I would say focus on yourself first and then be around all those people in your life. Now you can ask your parents, your siblings, your friends, your partners to be accountable to you. Now you can all start some healthy habits together if you live with them, or even if you don't live with them. So you can always ask them that we are going to do this kind of workout, we have to go for a walk, and you both are accountable to each other. You can ask, if you haven't been to the gym today, then what was the reason? And it's not in the physical world, I'll say do it digitally as well. Unfollow people who you think are not serving you any purpose, and follow more of the people that you think will make a great impact on your life. Also take breaks from social media, do a digital detox so that you can stay away from all the hefty news and negativity for a little bit time of your life. Next thing is to be kind to yourself. Now I have told you all these things, so don't be so harsh on yourself that you start blaming yourself and I want to change my life from today itself. Don't do that. Be kind to yourself, be positive with yourself. Take steps slowly if you want things to go the long way, because if you want a routine to be followed, as I told you I have done previously, and then you are able to stick to that thing for like 3 days or 4 days and then again back to the cycle. So it's better to take things slowly and don't be so harsh on yourself. Be gentle, and if things are not going as per your plan, then it's okay. Take some time, think what's going wrong, and then start again. And moving to the last tip that I want to share with you is create a vision board. Now I think you must have seen a lot of people talking about it, and I was somebody who was not into vision boards and manifestation, but I'm going to show you my vision board. Okay, I can't because I'm recording in the phone right now, but I'm going to share a picture of it, and this is something I created on Canva, and you can do it too. Canva is free. I mean, you can use the free version as well. Take out the pictures that you think are a part of your goal and just create a nice wallpaper or a collage, and then you can put it on your phone's wallpaper, desktop wallpaper. That will always remind you what things you need to achieve in your life, and the more you see it, the more you are aligned with it. So this is something which is really helpful, and I hope that these things can help you to transform your last 90 days of this year and end this year on a very healthy and happy note. And we are growing and glowing together, girls, so please don't feel disheartened, and let me know what more you like to see on my channel. And that's it for today's videos. Also, I'll share my 28 days home workout program in the description box if you want to check it out. I'm gonna see you again in the next video. Okay, bye.